Hi, this is Scott Varilek, Varilek Trading in Sioux Center, Iowa. So we got a weaker trade today on the futures to finish up this Thursday afternoon. A lot of things to soak up here. I think, we've got new screwworm talk. We've got Secretary Rollins going to be down in Texas, groundbreaking on the new facility. So that just kind of adds to the thought process of, hey, is she going to say something about opening the border? Possibly. We've been hearing about it for a few weeks now that it might be just a, slow open or, at least getting it started. So I don't feel like this is real upfront. This is the only news that we're trading. I'm not so worried about it yet. It's going to open one of these days. Yep, it will. Screwworm's going to get here, is my opinion. At least we have some, we can pour them, we can vaccinate them. Those options are still there. So we'll see if anything unfolds from it. The other main thing, I think we're just seeing, it's in such a cow-calf country is looking pretty dry. We're feeling it. It hurts. The pastures are looking rough. The grass is not there. And we're needing some rain to get it started. If you're going to get those pounds of grass, that big pop on the growth, we kind of need the rain now. So what it's doing is you've got guys with all these calves ready to run on grass. Suddenly some of them are going to have to come to town. Hey, feeder prices are rallying. You can probably make money on them right now. So the thought is you can just take them to town and sell them. So there might be a little influx of some selling of some cattle up front here just because of that, unless we don't see any more rain, and starting to see a little boost in some cow sales too based on that. So that to me is part of the reason why these feeders are breaking just a little bit. Live cattle cash, there's been some 248 happening off and on. I think everybody's trying to get 250. You can't. You're getting a few people buckled to 248. There was one trade at 249 in the south. It's just okay. It feels like we thought 250 was just really going to happen, and it just didn't happen. So overbought on all of the cattle contracts. They've had such a big run, so your technicals, it's been overbought for a month. So the fact that it just wants to take a little correction here is not that surprising. The funds are very big long in this market, massive long. Cattle on feed report coming up on Friday, so it could just be some liquidations, some squaring up of some positions ahead of that report. So, and then we'll see if that gives us any upside or downside or any wild movement on the cattle on feed on Friday. Questions, call us. Koima Varilek Trading, Sioux Center, Iowa. The risk of loss in trading futures and or options is substantial.